Shannon's in here from livinglibraryblog.com in Banff, Alberta. This is the Stony Nakota Legend of Lake Minnewanka Merman. It's on display here. Let's see if you can. Here's an old newspaper article, I guess. Lake Minnewanka is close by here in the Rocky Mountains here, and legend was by the Sioux Indians that there used to be a merman living there, and for boat tours, I guess, in about 1935, some dude found this, brought this out. So I'll just, I guess, read this here. See if you can pause the video and look at it yourself. But it says northeast of Lake Minnewanka is a mountain with a high, sharp peak shaped like a tower. From a long distance, you can see snow on its top, but there's never any on its side. The mountain is so steep that snow does not stay on it. Because spirits lived on top of it, Indians called it Spirit Mountain. The nearby lake they called Minnewanka, which means water of the spirits. Whenever they traveled in the neighborhood of the lake, they heard the voices of the spirits. As they passed by, they could see nothing that made the sounds, but they could hear the sounds. One time when our people were camping near the lake, my father heard what seemed to be the beating of a drum. The noise seemed to be coming from the water. He could also hear voices down in the lake. Soon he noticed the water was coming up on the shore. It came close to the camp, and then it went back again. Soon my father saw near the center of the lake a strange creature rise out of the water. It was half a fish, half a man. It had blown the water towards the shore, and then it had come above the surface. As my father stood watching, the fish person sank back into the lake. Other people also saw the strange creature. They were so frightened that they broke camp and never camped there again. All Indians stayed away from that water. There was no fishing or canoeing on Lake Minnewanka until white people came. Strange creatures in other lakes were sometimes killed by lightning, but I never heard of this one being killed. Many Indians are still afraid of the lake. A few years ago, some Indian boys were working there helping to build a dam. They did not want to work at that place because they had heard about the strange fish person. One of the boys was killed in a strange accident. Some people say that the accident happened because the spirits do not like to have trees near the lake destroyed. So there you have it. There is the merman from Lake Minnewanka, and this is in Banff, Alberta. Thanks for watching.